Chapter 22. The door opened quietly, and Ocean and Mary went in and sat back down. Ocean looked curiously around, having heard the laughter and Vader's tantrum from outside the room. Before anyone could say anything, Vader turned a killer glare on Ocean.
This is all your fault!
Oh, wow. I didn't make it come to the Vortex. I never want to see you again, here or anywhere.
I didn't say you made me come here. Lady Unn and her friend Albert told me to come here and finish off whoever's causing trouble for them.
Pippi rolled her eyes.
Well, well, color me not surprised.
Vader stared intently at Pippi, who only stared back.
You still can't face the fact your force is a crock.
No, it isn't! This is Ocean's fault! She just had to be here and wreck everything!
No, Barfo, that's your game.
You stupid elf! You have no idea how I compromised myself to please Miranda. She had me sucking up to you something awful, with promises you would eventually soften up toward me and surrender your autonomy the way she has.
That's your stupid, not mine.
But you resisted and shunned me at every turn. And I never liked you. I just pretended I did to placate Miranda. She was so sure she could get you to worship Star Wars, and especially me. But you wouldn't even listen to her.
Aw, you poor ego-bruised baby.
Stop your mocking!
I have something your stupid, non-existent force can't touch. My faith is in God, the Lord Jesus Christ.
The others made gestures of agreement.
You and Star Wars are nothing but bad fiction, Miranda's addiction, false religion, and idolatry. I know there are people out there that like to twist things and make as if Star Wars is somehow an allegory for Christianity. Some people have even gone so far as to compare you to Jesus Christ, saying that he might have been a Sith. That is perverse. Jesus Christ never tortured and killed anyone. You are like Slender Man.
Don't compare me to Slender Man.
You are exactly like him.
No, I am not!
Any power you have used is demonic, and you have used it to mess up weak-minded people on Earth. You are a smug, sadistic bastard. You gleefully commit torture and murder, not by accident, on purpose, over and over again. You have the same sicko type of groupies in love with you, just like Slender Man. And they always try to tell us normal people that you're really just a nice guy, misunderstood. Oh, give me a break. You were sick of Miranda trying to get you to like me?
Shut up!
I was so sick of her talking about how you deserved to live in peace. Oh!
Shut up!
That redemption arc?
Shut up, shut up, shut up!
Sucks!
Shut up, shut up, shut up!
I will not shut up when being told to shut up, especially by you. I may be quiet when being asked politely to be quiet, please, by people I respect, but...
Ocean Elf, will you please be quiet?
Good timing, Ike Lee. I was just about to silence her for a moment. Ocean, I wonder how you would have reacted to that.
Yikes, and you would have done it too.
My turn to give that Vader a piece of my mind.
Yes, I have that log of him acting as if the hoax was started by you, and that it was somehow worse than the horrible things he did. Then he went on a long-winded ramble about what else? Sidious Palpatine, of course. And he also had the nerve to try buttering Ocean up for her mangling of the hoax. Let's check these out.
Carmen Elizabeth Winstead and Darth Sidious, both of you are in a boatload of trouble. I don't know how many times your meme has been spread, Carmen Elizabeth Winstead. What the ends now? In this, how dare you kidnap innocent children and put them through a slaving procedure? Guess what? I found out about that during the Clone Wars. I knew I should never trust you. Kidnapping babies, newborns, mind you, with the help of that hunter Cad Gain, not acceptable.
Vader, you have some nerve thinking you can judge me over a hoax when you've actually harmed and killed people!
Don't give me that crap claim about you changing and going back to the light side. You thought I'd end up in the slammer? You're wrong. And I didn't even write that hoax. It just happened to use my name as the main character. You won't hear from me for quite a while? Ha! Now it's time for you to eat your words.
There was a long moment of silence, and Carmen sat back down, glad to have given Vader a piece of her mind. It was Natasha who spoke up next.
I have never met anyone who is such a twit that he berates someone over a hoax when he has committed mass murder, including those of children. So your babbling on about Sidious and Cat Bane over the child slavery thing is a pathetic and unfunny joke. Sidious isn't even worth wasting words on, the creep has finally died. As for you demanding Carmen to stop the meme, that is also ridiculous. She can't stop people from spreading hoaxes any more than I, or dare I say you could. You are so arrogant that you act as if everything will go your way after you open your mouth and bark out an order. That might have worked in Star Wars, but it doesn't cut the mustard here. Are there any more logs, Pippi?
Unfortunately, yes. Ocean, this one is probably going to upset you all over again. It's Vader doing Miranda's bidding, in one of his sucking up to you ploys.
Ocean Coalition, I haven't the foggiest idea of what to do with you. And by the way, good job on wrangling Carmen Elizabeth Wednesday. We won't be hearing from her for a while. And I'm pretty sure she's not enjoying her time in the slanner. Speaking of the slanner, I sure as hell would like to put someone else in there. Oh wait, he's already in there, but I would like to scare him shitless if that's alright with you.
You have no authority on me mangling. How dare you say anything to me about my me mangles? I don't want praise from you. I will never accept criticism from you. You cannot talk. You have no right telling me what a good job I did on mangling anything. I don't want anything from you. No, nothing you do is going to be okay by me. The only thing you can do is leave me alone.
I'll add my 2 cents to what Carmen and Ocean say. Vader, you are a sick freak. Get lost.
Yes, Anakin Vader.
It was bad enough for Vader with just Ocean, but now Carmen Winstead and Jessica Marley Smith had told him off too, and no one was sticking up for him. This sent him over the edge. Forgetting he was supposed to keep his helmet on for the sake of appearance, he quickly discarded it. With a full-on angry glower, he opened his mouth to pronounce some kind of judgment. All that came out was,
Darth Anakin Vader. Excuse you.
The Force was strong with that one.
That's not funny!
Elizabeth laughed. Ike scowled.
Stop laughing, you stupid hyenas! It's not funny at all!
Ocean didn't crack a grin until Vader seemed embarrassed at his belch, getting laughed at by Cindy and ridiculed by Tina.
Force, I beg of you to stop these mockers. Force, I command you to exterminate these worthless vermin. Right now!
Losing control, he turned back, picked up his helmet, and threw it right at Elizabeth, who had been perched on Cindy's shoulder.
Ouch!
Poor little Elizabeth tumbled off Cindy's shoulder, rolling down to the ground too fast for Cindy to reach out and prevent the fall.
Wow!
The derisive and idiotic glee came from another figure that was no taller than Little Bloody Mary. It was the demonic little Disney-exclusive X-Wing pilot Luke Skywalker doll. Alyssa was still infuriated at Luke. Her disgust at his laughter over Elizabeth's battering caused her to reiterate,
Luke Skywalker! You suck!
Enraged, Cindy advanced toward Vader with her Torx game. It was quite large for an electronic handheld game and heavy enough to hurt when used as a weapon, and Cindy would make sure Vader regretted removing his helmet.
Ah! Ouch! Ow, 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 ow,
If you ever lay so much as a finger on my Elizabeth again, I'll kill you.
Elizabeth had recovered enough to go upright, and she charged toward Luke, intending to make him sorry for laughing at her misfortune.
Ah!
Luke was bowled over, and before he knew what was happening, Elizabeth had the barrel of his tiny rubber-type blaster gun in her mouth, and she gnawed furiously at it.
Ah! No! Not my blaster! Not my criffing blaster! No! Not my criffing blaster! No! You beast, you! I used the Force! You'll be sorry.
But if Luke tried, he was discovering the same thing Vader had and was still in denial about. The Force was non-existent and completely useless.
Force! Why won't you work? I believed in you. I thought you'd work through Miranda to get Ocean to help Dad. This is not fair. Not fair, not fair, not fair. Stupid, stupid, stupid Farkling Force. Stupid, stupid, stupid Farkling.
That is more than enough caterwauling out of you, Luke. Now be silent.
The Sugar Plum Fairy silenced the annoying doll, and all he could do was struggle as Icily joined Elizabeth to destroy what they could of him. The Torx game laughed.
So, that's 2 down, 1 more to go. Ocean, like I said before, Vader's all yours.
Ocean stood up and took out some mini throttlers from her pack. Small, but they could pack a serious punch. The Furbies stopped dining on the Luke doll to watch what was about to happen. Vader and Ocean glared at each other. Then Ocean did not pull any punches, as it were.
All right, Anakin, Vader, whatever you want to call yourself. This is for the crummy, stupid mission that you and your #1 fan drafted me into, that I never wanted to go on in the first place.
Ouch!
This is for what you said to Cindy about her grandma's passing, about her being one with the Force.
Ow!
This is for killing billions of people, and then you have the nerve to convince other people that you are some kind of force for good. Bull crap!
Ouch!
You are not a lord in any sense of the word, and you are definitely not the Lord.
Ouch!
You are sadistic. You are evil. You are just like Palpatine and Slenderman!
Ouch!
I hate you!
Ouch! Oh, Farkling Dixie Normus! Ooey, 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 ouch!
Oh, you actually went there, calling on Normus. Okay, you plodded right into this one, Vader.
The fairy grinned at Jessica Marley, who was put through something similar during the Myrta mission. Then Vader's size and speed of action changed along with his voice as he repeated the infamous phrase from Fortnite gameplay.
Dixie Normus, Dixie Normus,
Dixie Normus, Dixie Normus, Dixie Normus, Dixie Normus, Dixie Normus, Dixie Normus, Dixie Normus, Dixie Normus, Dixie Normus, Dixie Normus, Dixie Normus, Dixie Normus, Dixie Normus, Dixie Normus, Dixie Normus, Dixie Normus, Dixie Normus, Dixie Normus.
Everyone laughed at the shrunken-down Vader, who could only glare in white-hot rage. The Furbies went back to demolishing Luke until there was nothing left. The others were discussing what to do with Vader. No one wanted to have him around any longer. Carmen Winstead suggested Ghost Jail, a place where D-Live chain letter characters are sent for punishment, especially when they have been discovered by a meme mangler like Ocean. D-Live means they claim they are dead and will kill you if you do not spread their chain letters. But they are neither dead nor alive since they are fiction, and the only living they do is by being spread all over the internet or word of mouth. Others suggested straight-up annihilation, which would be easy enough to do just by leaving the Vortex without him. The Vortex was about to disappear at the end of the month, and Vader with it, into nothingness. Once everyone was sure they had everything they needed to keep, they got prepared to leave the ship Nostos and the Vortex for the last time. Tina tessered them in small groups to a place Queen Lillian determined. Once there, Robot Alpha reunited with his Nostos robot friends Gamma and Beta. When Cindy invited him to stay at her place, the other robots kidded him about the special treatment. The last group to arrive included Robot Death, who still did not want to leave the ship.
No. No, no, no. No. Don't make me leave.
Sorry, Death, but you're going.
Try as he might, Darth Anakin Vader couldn't force anyone to stay. When Tina tessered, everyone just disappeared out of the vortex, leaving Vader shouting into the void, until it vanished, taking him with it into non-existence, just like his precious force, at Queen Lillian's. Captain Flint patched things up with Ocean, who apologized for leaving the meeting the second time. She understood and forgave Ariana's mistakes during their argument, but she was most upset that it had taken place in front of Vader and Skywalker. She only left because she was not about to let them see her cry. Everyone exchanged contact information and said their goodbyes. The problem was that no one could tell Death goodbye because she had shut down. There was no light coming from her at all, and she did not respond. Jessica, the engineer, tried to revive Death, but the first step required 2 voice prints. She succeeded with the first, but got an error on the second. Text kept displaying the wrong voice error message. So that was it. Everyone would stay in touch, and Megadroid still needed to face a reckoning for her possible part in Albert's schemes. Albert and Lady Un also needed to be brought to justice. But for now, all humans and their companions who were not originally part of the Vortex crew were transported back to their homes. As arranged, when Cindy's visit at Ocean's was over, Tina tessered Robot Alpha to Cindy's house. The end. Remember at the start of the story I said there was something about it that was both true and untrue? Yes, it is true that Ocean was very mean toward Cindy, and no, it is not true. Ocean was nasty toward Cindy in Cindy's dream. Not in real life. Cindy told Ocean about the dream, and that was the idea for the story. This has been a tribute to the Vortex game that used to be on Google and Alexa. This story is also a Star Wars foefiction, F-O-E, instead of fanfiction.